Yes, I want to go live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody this morning? It's a beautiful, sunshiny, chilly day. We're supposed to reach 40 degrees today, but that don't mean a freaking thing. We'll probably hit about mid 30s, I think, most likely. I hit mid 30s once.
Quite a while ago.
Yeah, quite a while ago. Exactly. Hello, Rob.
Oh, Rob.
Of course, I grabbed the wrong one. Minus 40 there. You can keep that mess.
Ooh. Get that noise.
We're sitting here waiting on Dad. He's in here at wound care this morning. Hi, Miss Kimberly.
Hi, hon.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. You don't want to miss the video coming out today. It's a long one, but you're not gonna want to miss it. You're gonna, and that I'm just telling you. Crazy this weather is. We go from having tornadoes to snow, and then and everything. Nuts. Hello, Miss Deb.
Hi, hon.
He's very agitated. Is how he's doing. We're trying to fight to get all this stuff into court, and it just seems like that. You know, when you get to an age where people think you're senile and you don't know what you're talking about and you can't get people to listen, it's very frustrated. Very, very frustrated. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know how somebody could take advantage of an elderly person to begin with, but let alone somebody that's your father, and then blatantly just lie to law enforcement, and then having to deal with two arrogant cops that don't even want to pay attention to anything anybody else has to say. Six people saying the same thing, but the one that called the cops is the right one. Something wrong with that situation. Oh no, sorry to hear about your wrist. We'll send prayers. Just wait till y'all see the video today. Just wait. And then I've got the body cam footage coming up and everything. We're trying to get some help. I've got a GoFundMe started for Dad and everything. You know, it just seems like nobody wants to share. Nobody wants to help out. I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying we have to get people to listen because this injustice just cannot keep help happening where the victims get treated like the freaking criminal. And even if my father has dementia, what's that got to do with anything? You're there to provide a service to help, yet you want to persecute the victim. Where's the justice in that? You don't want to hear nothing else. Nobody else said. 6 people saying the same thing. Even can prove that he was in the hospital for 33 days. Can prove by serial numbers that his gun was there and is missing. But what do the cops, what does law enforcement do? Instead of taking a report and being a neutral party and that, they give legal advice and give her an alibi to use. So even if we take her to court and that she's going to use the alibi that somebody else broke into the house because the fucking pigs give her the alibi. Miss Kimberly, you've seen the video that's coming up today. Am I lying? Am I lying? You've seen the video. I showed it to you. You know, they always say that justice turns a blind eye. Well, in this case, I think the justice system is shutting both eyes. Hello, Gregory. But yet, I'm wrong if I call somebody a pig or upset. When you watch the video, you'll see how arrogant these cops are and everything. Yes, my father was upset, but we was very polite, and everything else, and still get treated like shit. Amen to that, Rob. Justice isn't supposed to be deaf and stupid too. Absolutely. But it is. It is, though. Unfortunately. You know, I hear everybody, all these people that are trolls and everything. Well, let's look how they're treating the cop. You know, they're all up in their face and they're yelling and everything. Well, with this video coming out today, I'll disprove that theory. Even if you're nice and respectful, you still get treated like crap. Not one time will you see in the video, even on their body cam footage and everything, where anybody was disrespectful to them. Matter of fact, I guess some people will probably say that we were licking their boots. But when the lieutenant made a statement that people who get upset and everything will generally go to jail, what are you supposed to do? I didn't want my father to go to jail. I didn't want to go to jail over something stupid, because they didn't want to hear nothing else anybody else said.
All they want to do is listen to her.
You're right. Absolutely, Kim. They treated us like shit, and they didn't listen to anything we had to say.
Nope.
Not a thing. It made no difference. They'd already made up their mind. Now, keep in mind the former sheriff, not the current one, but the former sheriff is currently doing time in jail, guys, for misuse of prisoner funds and for stealing drugs. And these two deputies that were out there is part of that old administration. So how dirty are these guys? He's been there 10 years. The lieutenant told me that. How dirty are these cops? You can't tell me that they didn't know their sheriff was stealing money from the sheriff's department and getting kickbacks off of drugs and everything else. You can't tell me that. Well, you can tell me that, but I'm not going to believe you. I've got to go to court in the morning. Yeah, they're all corrupt. Exactly. I've got to go to court in the morning. I don't even know how the fuck I'm supposed to get there. I don't. You know. Fortunately, I've made enough money on YouTube to get paid next month.
What is that gonna do now?
Yeah, but that ain't gonna do me any good right now. But that's okay though, you know? And Miss Kimberly, I haven't forgot about you, but I'm just so irritated with this stuff going on in the printer. I'm gonna try to get it fixed today. I don't know. But I got you, honey. Even if I have to go to the library or something other than print it off. Can't do nothing today. No ways. It's President's Day. Nothing's open today. Everything's closed. Celebrating President's Day. Yeah. And listen, guys, me and Mary, we're generally the ones that don't raise hell, and that, you know, when it comes to going into a government building and we're filming, and I always try to treat everybody with respect and everything. But, you know, I'm frustrated because even after being respectful and everything, as you'll see in the video today, even after being respectful, we still got treated like we were third-class citizens from a foreign country.
No, they get treated better than we do.
Yeah, they get treated better than we do. And I know right now there's some trolls sitting out there that's probably going to try to spin this, and you can spin it any way you want to, but unedited video don't lie. The body cam footage and that won't be edited. There will be information that's redacted. It'll be buzzed out to the best of my ability, and everything, because I don't want to dox anybody and give out personal information. Which they didn't even do that. They didn't redact anything. It's a good thing I'm not a stalker. because if I was a stalker, well, they gave me enough information to stalk somebody.
Yeah.
And I normally don't yell, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm frustrated. And everything. The justice system is so twisted, you know, and that you always hear back the blue.
Back the blue until they do it to you.
Well, you know, I'm tired of trying to do something the right way and then getting shit on for doing it. Well, that's a fancy nutcracker.
Yep.
He's, oh God, glitter. No. Ah, not the glitter. You'll still be getting glitter off of you 30 years from now.
Yeah.
Kern County Transparency struck you? What do you mean he struck you? Why did he do that for, Gregory? He gave you a copyright strike? Oh, he gave you a copyright strike? Why? What did he say you done? See, that's something else too. Why is everybody wanting to be mean and stuff, man? You know, if you're trying to help somebody out and share their story, why would you copyright strike somebody? I don't understand that. That's why I usually don't play other people's videos and stuff like that, because if you're trying to help somebody, they may use a copyright against you. About the only two people that I've actually played their videos is For Public Safety and Angry Vet. I've used their videos, and that's to make for sure that their story got out there. And shout out to Angry Vet, love you, buddy. Shout out to For Public Safety and Official Misconduct, love you guys too. You know, I had somebody make me think about something, you know, and we're not auditors. We're not. Auditors are looked at as people that get in your face and everything. We do this. Yeah, shout out to you too, Gregory.
Yep.
We do this because we got forced into this. All because of a crooked little fucking cop and everything, and some stupid people at the post office. That's what got us into this. And we record and we go into places, and that most times for transparency. Now, I like old buildings, and I'm not gonna lie, I've recorded in a lot of old buildings. But what we're doing right now, it's not for clicks and views. It's so that my father gets justice. A 73-year-old man and his fiance have been taken advantage of by a crackhead. It's the best way to say it, by a crackhead.
Yep.
They stole everything my father has. He has everything he has left now is in a box, guys. Imagine everything stolen from you, and all you have left is what's in a fucking box.
Yep.
A box of clothes and some fucking Oreo cookies is what he walked out of the hospital with. And he's already eat the Oreo cookies.
Yeah, we got him more. Help him out on the Oreo cookies, guys. He loves them.
And then when you try to go the right way and get justice,
Punch you in the nose.
the cops tell you that you don't live here no more. He didn't even come home. He didn't get a chance to come home and get his shit.
Nope.
This thing needs to be thrown away. It don't work.
All right. There. Trying to clean this mess out. There's your whistle.
You know, me and Mary have covered a lot of people, you know, that's had misjustice and everything, and you know, people were like, oh well, you know, they come on here and they ask for money. Yes, I have come on here and I've asked for help from you guys. I sure have. But only when I needed it, not an everyday grift or whatever, you know, and that. Only when we needed it. And, you know, me and Mary right now are the only ones taking care of my dad. I can't get my other two brothers to help. They don't care.
Nope.
My other brother, quote unquote, told me, call me when he dies. I'm not kidding you. You can't make this shit up. Call me when he dies. That's all I care about. Just let me know when he dies.
Guess what? We're not going to do it.
I just don't get it.
Oops. What did I knock down?
Ashtray.
Up.
And, you know, guys, I know I'm upset, but when you watch the video this afternoon,
You'll understand why.
you'll understand why. Why I'm aggravated. Why I'm upset. Why I'm asking for help. Like I said, I got to go to court tomorrow. It's not for us, but I still got to figure out how to get them there. If not, they'll put out a warrant. You know, go back a little bit before this stuff happened with Dad. I showed y'all the little clip of the unhinged cop that yelled at me and Mary. Do you know that after that incident, we spent money, hundreds of dollars putting up cameras around our house to protect our family. I now have a dash camera in my vehicle that, so in case I get pulled over by this pig, I don't know if it's any good or not. I never did check it. Because this guy is unhinged.
Badly unhinged.
In fear of retaliation for what I told the mayor and the chief of police. I am made for sure that all of my documents that we need, the insurance and everything, is right above my head so they can see my hands in case this idiot ever pulls me over. I do. I have. It's not a trifold, but I do have all that information handy above my head so he can see my hands and everything in case I get pulled over, because I don't know if this unhinged cop is going to unalive me or not. He tried to unalive me because of a citation.
Yep. Sure did.
Imagine being a police officer and you're so afraid that you have to reach for your gun to write a citation.
I say what that is, but I'll be nice. I'll shut up.
Well, it sounds like somebody that don't need to be on the police department.
No, he don't.
Because
there's been complaints on him before because of the same shit.
He's a wussy with a capital P. And I don't normally talk bad about anybody. I just try not to. So now, I guess, after y'all see everything, I guess I'm gonna have to go start digging into the sheriff's department where all this is taking place, and find out what they're gonna do about it. I'm gonna go talk with the current sheriff, who, if you've watched the last videos, you'll see I thought was a nice guy. Not gonna lie, he didn't give me an attitude. He seemed like he was a pretty good dude. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I don't like to say cops are tyrants or pigs or anything else unless they are. I don't like using that terminology. And as you'll see in the video today, when it comes out, I'm not going to say that these cops were corrupt. Arrogant?
Yes.
Yes. Condescending? Absolutely. I'll let you make your own decision about what you think about these two gentlemen. There was a third cop there, and I can't say that he was bad. He really didn't get involved much. He just kind of stood around with his mouth shut. But that's because he was a lower ranking officer. He had no stripes. He had no rank. And you know how that goes. If he'd have bucked up against his sergeant or his lieutenant, what would have happened to him? We all know what would have happened to him. He got fired. Even if they were wrong, they had him bullied, and say that, well, I've seen it before. That's what'll happen. That he'd get fired, and he's just trying to feed his family.
Either that or they're bullying so bad that he quits.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Yeah, it does, Rob. Poop does tend to flow downhill. Absolutely, buddy. Our link tree is in the description of this live. Rob also has put it in the chat. If anybody listening or rewatching later wants to help, there's a GoFundMe link also in there. That's to help with my dad, so we can help rebuild his life, and it's for legal fees. I don't think it's going to, I don't know what it's going to cost. And that, I think I need to hire him an attorney. If I could defend him, I think I could win the case, but I'm not a lawyer and everything. You know, it's sad when you feel like you're helpless and nobody wants to speak for your justice. Nobody to help out. You know, your back's against the wall. And then to watch a 73-year-old man completely become a former shell of himself, and all he wants is his stuff, you know, guys. He just wants his shit, and he's not going to get it because this crackhead has done taking it somewhere, probably traded it for drugs, and once she didn't trade for drugs, she is put somewhere, and he's out everything that he's worked for, everything that he has saved, and everything is gone. Just gone. Granted, we can help him rebuild, but that's not the point. You're right, Rob. We almost have to become lawyers ourselves. That's what Tiffany had to do. That's what Tiffany's studying to do. And it's fucking ridiculous that we can't get justice because the lawyers and the judges and everything, they'll go meet in a back room somewhere and decide the case before it ever goes to court and everything, and be like, oh well, you know, get him to take a plea, or let's settle with this, or you know, I don't want to hear this mess. Who cares? Because it's all about money. You can go file your case, but you know, if you don't understand the law, or if you're an elderly person that is trying to get their shit heard and everything, and you can't afford an attorney, and that, how are you going to prove anything? You can prove it, but when the law enforcement has already gave her an alibi, and it's on body cam footage that the officer gave her an alibi, and you can't make this shit up. The lieutenant on his body cam footage is so arrogant that he said even if the judge told him to come down there and throw her out, he wasn't going to do it. I'm not kidding you. Wait till you see it. I've got that redacted. That's coming up. That's coming up next. Your jaws will absolutely hit the floor when you listen to their body cam footage. And the only reason I haven't released them yet is because there's private information and people's addresses that are innocent. And I know there's going to be a bunch of idiots that'll try to call and act stupid or whatever. But when you speak out or you call them bad, there's these lens lickers that follow idiots like Fraudit Wrangler that are automatically against you because you say something about a bad cop. They belly up, they put on their knee pads, and they get that nightstick all the way to the tip. Even if the cops are crooked and they're bad, they put on them knee pads and they suck on that nightstick, by golly, like you wouldn't believe. Just saying. But Nightmare, you're being a little harsh right now, and you shouldn't say things like that. You know, that's law enforcement. You shouldn't say things like that. You know, you're supposed to respect the police. Fuck the police, especially the crooked ones. I've got friends that are cops. Matter of fact, I know my buddy's probably going to watch this. I have a lot of respect for him because you know why? He's not a bad guy and he does the right thing. I'm not talking about cops like him. Good cops are do their job and have no bias, and bad cops get good cops hurt.
Yep. Either get them hurt or they get them killed.
Yep. So if y'all don't do anything else for us, for you people listening or going to be listening, please share that video out today. Come watch. Participate in chat. It'll help with the algorithm. Get the story out there so people can see what's going on. Free ticket. Yay.
I didn't even know that was in there.
Share it on social media. Go grab that link for the video today, guys, and share it on social media. Put it on Facebook. Put it on Instagram if you have it. Put it on TikTok. Put it out there so people come watch. Share it with a friend. Tell your friend to share it. Hit the like button on it. Leave a comment now why it's there. Well, that's weird. Share it on your community page, even if you don't have a lot of followers. Share it on your community page. There comes Dad. Yes, I'm walking. I know all of those padlocks.
Yep. Right there's keys.
Yep. That's pretty good that we found 27 padlocks in a storage unit. That's a lot of money. 27 padlocks.
Yeah, it is.
I was talking about those 27 padlocks that we found.
27 padlocks?
Yep. What did the doctor say, Dad? Good deal that your legs are looking good. You gonna say hi to everybody, Dad?
Hey, how's everybody today?
So let me ask you a question, Dad, where everybody can hear me, because they don't know what I'm fixed to ask you. How did it feel after coming out of the out of rehab, after spending 33 days in and all your shit gone, all your stuff gone, everything?
I felt lost, defiled.
And when we went to seek for justice, how did you feel after what the cops done, what they said to you?
Oh, it made my blood turn cold.
Can you hear it, guys? Can you hear it in his voice? Can you hear it in mine?
Guys, I've got experience in law enforcement. We never was trained to do that kind of way, like they treated me. They better be lucky my brother ain't still alive.
Now
He would own that jail.
Just imagine, guys, get this. My dad was in the military. He served in the military, so did my uncle. Just about everybody in my family. Not only that, you can think whatever you want to. My father was a deputy sheriff. And then, just think about how he feels. Was somebody that, to do him that way, and didn't want to hear nothing he had to say. You'll see it today when the video comes out, guys. You'll see. You'll see.
Seemed like they were protecting the criminal worse than they were protecting the innocent.
It's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they were doing.
They were.
They most definitely was.
Instead of giving me legal advice, they was giving her legal advice.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not supposed to give legal advice at all.
I thought they were there to take a statement, not to be.
That's exactly what they were supposed to do.
Yep.
Filed all the training I had.
Imagine being told that you're being trespassed from your own property, guys. Imagine that. You're trespassing on your own property and you ain't even moved out. You just got out of the hospital, out of rehab. 33 days. 33 days. He was in the hospital and rehab. And you get out to go get your stuff and everything, and the cops tell you that you're trespassing.
Yeah. And her name wasn't even on the lease.
Everybody's saying thank you for your service.
Tell them they're welcome.
It's a damn shame, guys. See what I'm saying? Back the blue until it happens to you. Law enforcement, military, and the same people, that's supposed to be on his side.
Well, that sheriff's department was already corrupt anyway.
Rob says, "What was your station and rank?"
Well, I was stationed in Port Leonard Wood, Missouri, and my rank was just a PFC.
Yeah, he's just private. But that's okay, though. It don't matter. He's not Kaiser, guys. He's not some fake war hero, stolen valor and all that shit. Yes, she's claiming squatters' rights. She did.
Yep.
That's what Mary said.
I said that from the get-go.
You'll see that.
Brother that died though was though.
Yeah, my Uncle Jimmy, guys. Now let me tell you. Now you talking about a war hero, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, he served two tours in Afghanistan. On his last tour, he blowed off the road in Baghdad.
Yeah.
He spent a year and 8 months in the Germany hospital where he got blowed off the road in Baghdad.
Yep. And if you don't believe that he was in the military, his funeral is on our page.
Yep.
It's not monetized, but it's in remembrance of my Uncle Jimmy. That man.
Yeah, and he was director over Internal Affairs too.
Trust me when I tell you, he was definitely a war hero. Unfortunately, his watch ended last year, almost a year ago.
Yep.
And we're not going to talk about that, but I understand more so now what Angry Vet and a bunch of others are going through when it comes to the VA. And I support our military. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's their food truck. They come down here and that they're gonna, yep, po' boys, po' boys, shrimp tacos, and fish tacos. Food truck pulling up in here in the hospital where we're sitting at, guys.
I ain't never seen no fish.
Fish tacos
Yeah.
are good, actually, with a little cilantro and some lime. I ain't never had a shrimp taco, but I've eaten a fish taco before. I'm gonna finish this cigarette and everything, guys, and then I'm gonna go back to the house. Make sure you watch that video today, guys. When it comes out, share it. Like I said, nothing else. If you can't help out financially or whatever, share the link.
Support it.
So, be there today. Share it out with everybody. Ask people if you're in a live today if you can drop the link for the video. If you're a moderator, let's get some eyes on this because it's an injustice. It's you just got done eating a banquet breakfast, pork pot pies. Heck yeah. Dad just got some stuff where they send him meals or whatever, and that.
The Meals on Wheels thing.
It's like a Meals on Wheels, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. No, like I said, our link tree is in the description. If you're watching this later, I won't monetize this because obviously I've said some things that YouTube don't like. So we're not going to get paid for this video. But if you want to help out, super chats are open. Not expected, but appreciated. Become a member. It's 99 cents to become a member. That'll help out. Go to the GoFundMe if you want to. That way, if you don't want to donate directly, go to the GoFundMe and set it up. That way, you're covered. Trust me, we're going to be very transparent about everything that's going on. That's why I'm documenting everything. I know I've done it backwards, in that, but there was a purpose in that. As far as like picking up doing a report and all that, you're seeing it all backwards. But there was a reason behind that.
Because of the corruption.
I had to get the body cam footage first before I you know, and they didn't redact it. Okay, Miss Kimberly. You have a Meals on Wheels there, Rob, but the food selection don't interest you. Yeah, some of them kind of can be weird. That one was good, huh?
Yeah, but you had that breakfast yesterday morning too.
Yeah, that breakfast one yesterday.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, hon.
How you doing, Miss Hatchet? Guys, there's the other victim right there.
Yep.
And
she's a sweetheart.
She's a sweetheart. That's the other victim right there. Wait till you see the video today. You'll see. You'll understand, guys. You understand?
Well, tell him how he treated Mary.
Oh yeah.
Raise a hand if it don't go.
Oh, they've already seen that little clip.
Yeah.
Right? You remember how you were in school? Yeah.
I laughed at him. And told him, don't do that to me. Then I stopped right there. I was about ready to tell him I'm not some fucking kid.
Exactly.
If he didn't have that uniform badge on, he'd been talking like that to me. My George, he found this ass picking this stuff up off the damn ground. That's the only thing that saved his ass.
It's a lot of injustice, guys. I'm gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
When you take advantage of people and that for your own gains, that it'll come back and get you.
Karma's a bitch.
Yep.
Well, I've said it before.
Capital B.
I've said it before. No, I ain't gonna make that statement. I don't want it to be used against me. But yeah, just trust me. Just watch today, guys. Like I said, share it out, put it on social media. Go grab that link for the video today. Like that video. Share it with everybody in that. It's gonna be long. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's gonna be long when I release the body cam footage because it's not gonna be edited. I didn't edit none of the video that you're gonna see today. The body cam footage will also be long. But it's worth watching all the way to the end. Oh, dropped her foot. Dropped her little feet. And I'll see y'all at 4:00 Eastern, guys. Today when that video drops. Remember, get out and find an adventure.
We do.